Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome to another Fan Friday. This week's Fan Friday is Mario Golf, the original N64 version, requested by Gaming Player 123. Now I apologize if I seem a little exasperated, a little bleh at the moment, so to say. I've been dealing with tech issues since I woke up today, and I'm also re-recording this because the original recording got corrupted pretty hard. Anyway, complaining aside, the original Mario Golf is fun game. Is game with issues. Is game with green maple. Because I'm that kind of person who just plays... I play with the character that has the straightest drive possible, who can still get a decent amount of distance, but has like a lot of control on their strikes. So, maple. So let's see. Let me just go to... I will say that I played through a bit of Shy Guy Desert in my original recording of this. So to make things fun, let's just do Boo Valley. I have kind of an idea of what I want to do here for this video already. So I fortunately know roughly what I'm going to do. What the plan is for the recording, but outside of the rough plan I have, this is all just going to be kind of off on its own. Please stay on the straight and narrow. I think this is why I don't like Boo Valley. Very narrow, very large bottlenecks for certain characters. Okay, bring it here, and I'm going to do hip. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting thing to find out what happens. Yeah. I don't know why I thought hitting off on the accuracy would lower the distance enough to make up for anything. Oh my gosh, hurry up. That Z button though. Approaching wedge. There we go. But yes, the original Mario Golf. Kind of the one that started off all of these Mario titles, spin-offs and whatnot that really paved way for a lot of like spin-offs, like, you know, Mario Sports Mix that everyone loves, and games of that sort that's just kind of like crowd favorites. I realized there was Mario Tennis on the Virtual Boy, but Mario Tennis on N64 is one that almost everybody, or Mario Golf on N64 is like the game that almost, oh gosh, my brain short-circuited. Somehow got a fairway lie on that one. Where is this gonna land? Yeah, I'm gonna pull it right a little bit more and just hope. But yeah, like everybody kind of had quick access to Mario Golf on N64 because almost everybody had an N64 who played video games at the time, and if they didn't have Mario Golf, they had whatever PlayStation. What did PlayStation have for a golf game? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just actually curious what PlayStation had for golf. I don't like that camera angle. I like that camera angle. And I have to chip it in if I want anything resembling a good score. Now, I will say, I will apologize if anything looks a little muddy or looks a little quality-wise. I can only do so much when I'm working with the original hardware for this game. This is the original N64 cartridge on an original N64, and I'm doing it all through an upscaler and all this jazz. And oh, great rain. You know, when I played Shy Guy Desert, I dealt with like zero rain. So I just wanted to be known that I am complaining because I dealt with no rain my last recording, and now I have to re-record, and now I'm dealing with rain. Fungus Among Us. Okay, so a little bit of rain. This is fine. We just play around the rain.
Nice shot.
Because rain knocks the ball down. And then the rain also makes the fairway sloshy, so you can't really, like, play nice on it. Okay. I saw my line going off that way a little bit, so I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to give it some beans. I gave it the wrong beans. And I will tell you guys that I do have like, after I'm done with this recording, oh, dang it. After I'm done with this recording of this game, I do actually have plans to play Toadstool Tour. And I might be recording that, like, at the time you see this video. But I'm bringing that up because I know that I bring this up because, oh, too much. I thought it was double. I thought it was double and Ray. No, it's 1.5. I remember now. Multiplication.
Oh no.
But because the timing on this game, I don't know if it's because of my setup or what, but the timing on everything here is a little. Ooh. Let's try and just hit. No, the wind's coming. You know what? The timing is a little bit off on this. At least it feels a little off. Like when I'm hitting A for the accuracy or anything, like I'm hitting A at the left side of that red line on the comeback for accuracy, and that's what's getting the proper timing. So I don't know if the original had that issue or has. I don't know if it's just because of my setup or if originally when we were playing on CRT TVs, that we had that issue going on. I also like how the guy goes shh, and then the music's just like, what? Pick it up 5 notches? You got it, bud. And I gave too many beans, and it just went south very fast.
Nice par.
Oh well, par it up.
Oh yes.
Yeah, no amount of beans is gonna get me over there, so we're just gonna play it safe. Make sure the front end of the power is resting on solid land, so that way when the ball goes rolling up, it will stop. Clapping is always a good sign of good things. I have always enjoyed, like, oh boy, this is not good. I have always enjoyed, like, golfing games whenever they're available. Like, I enjoy playing golf. Oh god, I enjoy playing golfing games, and it did get me interested in for real golf. Now, if I showed you my, dang, that could have been chipping. Now, if I showed you my accuracy and how I swing the club when I'm playing normal golf, you would start asking many questions mainly about, wait, you said you play golf, but how do,
Oh yes.
but you're doing, huh? That kind of thing. Like, I'm gonna nerd out for this a little bit on golf. Oh. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Scooter, it is not worth going sicko mode. I'm just gonna kind of explain how I have two kinds of drives of the wood that I do. I have a power, and it's almost like playing Mario Golf. It's like I have a power, I have like a power stance, and I have a normal, and I have just a regular drive stance. Like when I'm going for a normal putt, you know, I do like what you see advertised for people learning how to do golf. It's like, you know, grip pinky and grip left hand pinky or left hand forefinger and pinky. Switch your hands around if you're left-handed. And I swing just with a single solid motion. I don't try and give it beans. I don't do anything. I just let the weight of the club drive my hit. But when I want to like hit it far, if I know I have a straight drive, like my standing stance is still roughly the same. My standing stance is still roughly the same.
Nice par.
But what I do with the club is like,
Oh yes.
I basically have it shadow over the ball in a sense. Like the front left corner of the club, I almost dig it into the ground over the right side of the ball. And I still keep my fingers locked like I just described. But then I'd go and give it the beans, and because I've got my club twisted when I start my drive... Oh no, I'm just gonna do this. Because I got my club twisted when I start my drive off, it's... Excuse me. the fact that I put so much force behind my drive at that point brings the club around to an almost flat surface because of how hard I'm giving the beans. Now, why am I talking about giving frijoles? Because you give it the frijoles in Mario Golf sometimes. Wow, the wind just grabbed that and turned it away. Okay, so I don't know where my line is gonna go. I'm just gonna do one of these where I just try to give it a little bit English up over. Just so I go up over the mushrooms. That's not good. That's a bad.
Too bad.
Okay. A semi-valuable lesson was learned this day, but I don't learn lessons very easily. So we're not going to give it
Oh, too bad.
beans. Okay, fine. Blind swinging. Over this way.
Oh, too bad.
That's better than going out of bounds. Also, I never really went through, like, I know in the original video, I went through, like, my whole process of this is how I line up my shot, this is how I do this and that. The savant on me, when I was younger, like, I had, like, savant, I was almost a savant with this game. In that, like, if I knew, like, how the pixels curved, that was only 12 feet apart. If I knew how the pixels were going to curve, depending upon the curvature of pixels and the information you read on the left side there of how far uphill and downhill it is, like, I had, like, almost pinpoint accuracy on everything in this game because of that. Like, if the opportunity presents itself here in a second, I'll try and show it off. Fairway? Huh. Yeah, I think it will probably, unless I chip it in here, which, hey, I just jinxed it. Like, unless I... But yeah, based on the... Oh my gosh, stop rolling back. Based on how the pixels look on a grid like this, I could tell you, like, where you have to aim and at what little hashtag or marker you have to hit in order to hit the perfect shot. Like here, because that one deviation in the line break up to the hole, you have to aim about here, like on the left side of the hole, and aim for about 15 feet, which is the exact middle of that.
Nice par.
Oh,
That was a simpler putt, but I'm talking like, it used to be like, you know, 70-foot putts. Yeah. It used to, actually, let's keep it right about there. It used to be like 70-foot, you know, not 70, like 40 to 50-foot putts. Yeah, 40 to 50-foot putts at like, with the hill at like, with like an angle like this all the way along the putting hill. And I would just look at it and go, yeah, you aim about here, and you give it this much sauce. We're actually gonna give it a little more sauce, and I'm gonna aim my line about here. Good thing I gave it more sauce than I probably needed. And a little bit right because of the hill lie and the wind. Yeah, that might be too much, actually. Wait.
Chip in. Nice birdie.
I'm low-key a god, apparently. But the other reason why I wanted to play this, let's see, let's go get,
Here we go.
let's go get Wario. And let's go play a little bit of putt-putt. Because this is a mode that is not in any other... This mode is not in any other of the Mario Golfs. They refuse to bring back putt-putt, which is, in my opinion, the best thing about Mario Golf is that there's putt-putt. Now, I'm more familiar with the Luigi course, or putting course 1 when it comes to this. So I'm going to flip this up pretty bad along the way. But I spent a lot of time I spent a lot, and I mean a lot of time as a young child. And no, not that much. There. I spent a lot of time as a child playing this mode because putt-putt was amazing. Uh-oh. Okay, but that's not nice. So I guess I'm just gonna... I'm probably just gonna bogey out then. No, we don't take half measures here. We go full beans. There's that word again. We go full beans or nothing. We try to get those hole-in-ones. And then using the hill here in a little bit. Oh gosh, please don't pop a wheelie. Yes, yes, okay. I definitely pulled back because I thought because of the incline of the hill I was going to be flying up over the wall. There are several courses where you just fly up over the wall in this. Let's see. 4 dips. So about there, downhill. So I want to hit it about the 3rd dot in the line. I'm not a savant anymore. Alright, give me that Mamma Mia.
Mamma mia.
I just kind of ran out of topics, no lie. But again, this is... The putting mode was probably my favorite place to go if I was done playing golf. And actually, playing this game, I spent a lot of my time... I spent a lot of time in this game playing this game with my dad whenever he had free time. I know I very rarely talk about my father for whatever reason, but I mean, I am getting. Let's be honest with each other here. I'm actually getting younger, and I'm getting rambly and talking about my past off and on. So it's nice to just kind of reminisce on things. Can I not? No, that was 50. I guess the green just kind of took my math and threw it away.
Nice par. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but I did play, not the putt-putt mode, but I played the normal mode with my father a lot. The normal golf mode with my father a lot. And we kind of had some bonding over it because it got me to play, like, actual golf and, like, learn how to play actual golf. 50-ish. But yeah, it got me interested in actual golf and we would add, like, outings playing golf and whatnot. You know, it kind of bridged the gap that we had, that, because as far as I knew as a child, like, as far as I knew, he was all about tools, he was all about physical labor, I was all about video games, and somehow, like, the golfing aspect drew him in, and the fact that Mario's on the cover drew me in, so that kind of got me to where I am, dang it, where it's like, oh hey, we can bridge a gap here and start building a better relationship because we're both enjoying some part of this one thing.
Nice par. Oh, yeah.
I make it sound like I'm being oddly... That's gonna go left. Let's see. Left against the wall. Okay, so I gotta give it some beans here. Did I do the math right? Yes, I could actually hit it harder, but this is probably a straight shot to the hole. This is probably a straight-ish shot at the hole at this point. Anyway. But yeah, I use my obsession with video games. Like, you think I'm bad now, I used to be a lot worse. But I used my obsession with video games at the time and kind of found a way to bridge the gap between me and my dad at that time.
Nice par. Oh, yeah.
Then again, I also did do like little kid mode where it was like, oh gosh, Bald Bull is too scary, Dad, can you fight Bald Bull? I did that as a child. Reminiscing on stuff is weird. No, don't worry. I'm well aware that there was opportunity to go, quote unquote, big Wang mode, we'll say, and go across the pond. And I've done it, and I think I've done it like the 2 times I play on this course. But it eats up so many strokes, and I can't go for trick shots right now. My reputation's on the line. I can't go for tricks. Ooh, that was looking mighty nice for a minute. I almost feel like I'm speed golfing now because I'm worried that the footage on this might corrupt. Okay, I will say if the footage on this corrupts, you're still gonna see this video, and I'm gonna try my best to salvage as much footage as possible. I will try to salvage the footage as much as I possibly can. But yeah. Like I'm hearing little blips and stutters, and it's got me worried that the footage might be partially gone already. I'm hoping not, and I hope you guys do see this in its entirety, but like all it's really gonna do is if this is like blips out of control and is unplayable or is unviewable at some point, is that just tells me that my N64 is not usable in a recording scenario. Unless I like change up what hardware I'm using. Let's aim this way and give it this kind of beans just in case I goof up something. And that's why I wanted to do that. Please hurry up. I'm holding Z to hurry up. Oh, that was the topic I had last time. I can redo a topic. Lol. Last time I was playing this, a topic I had was a lot of my mannerisms have become almost European British in a way, just because of how the internet works and how all that stuff comes together. And I think I've discussed this once or twice in other projects, but I'm gonna do it again because I can. Is that too much? Or not enough, apparently. Anyway. Because of how the internet works, the people I've met and talked to people that are in other countries of such, you know, just to me, saying Z for Z is more natural now and clears up the confusion between, you know, C and Z. Like, I'm using a decent microphone. I'm using a decent microphone now, which clears up a lot of confusion, because if I say C and Z, like, it's pretty easy to determine, you know, what I'm saying, because there's no, like, nothing will be lost in translation, so to say, because it's a good quality microphone. Date back 2 years when I was still using USB microphones, C and C, you know, that might have sounded very similar. Wow. I'm rambling on topics, and I'm actually doing better. This is amazing. Anyway. Oh, I remember this hole. Because it's like the eye hole. You just kind of give it the full chutzpah, and then you hope from there. That's oddly unsettling that I can hear the grass rustling. I don't know why it's unsettling, but it is. There we go. Dig myself out of that hole I put myself in the front 9. Oh, I'm already out of the hole. Right? Oh, I've been out the hole. What letter was this again? U. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of courses that are gonna be similar. Just lots of U's. Okay, let's do that. You know, that's fine. I got close to the hole. That's the point. A hole-in-one would be nice, but doing this is just as nice. There's no deviation, really. I remember I said that last time, too. How, like, sometimes you hit the ball, it, like, creeps up to the hole, or, like, it hits, like, a suction point, almost. So it just gets drawn in. it's just like, and initiate Omega Suk mode. I'm gonna aim a little left. No, aim a little right. Because that way it'll hit me uphill more, and the natural downfall of the course won't screw me as much, so. Goodbye. Wow. What a play. Could have asked for a better shot. A little bit left, and uh-oh. Well, at least the poles are magnetic. For some reason, in this iteration, the poles are magnetic, are a magnetic north to a south ball. Did I math too hard? Did I science too hard, or are we okay? Are you still with me? Hold up 37 fingers if you can still follow my voice. Uh-oh. Ah, that's tienes muchos problemas. Ayúdame! Okay, I'm done speaking random gibberish. Also, I just kind of wanged that, hoping. Okay. Oh boy. Fitting that I'm playing as Wario while I do this, hey? You know what? Fine. Just take it all. Oh my gosh, I hate this W. I'm not taking a W. Ironic that I'm holding an L on the W, but I held the W on the L. Fine. Just do things. That was the angle. Gosh dang it. Look, I've officially given up. Just do things. I'm hitting the ball at random angles and kind of just hoping now. I'm already gonna drop my negative score, so it's just a wash almost at this point. I won't say, how did this music not drive me nuts as a kid? But then I stopped myself in my head when I heard kids like, right, kid. You can listen to the same 3 things for your entire life and you will not get sick of it. Oh. Well. So this is the point where we just officially give up and just start throwing Hail Marys.
Oh, too bad.
Okay. Because I don't learn my lesson, I want to do that again. But not as strong this time. See if I can land inbounds.
Oh, too bad.
Alright, Toad, fine. It's out of bounds. This X is against me. Oh, also, random side thing that it just pulled it out of I just pulled it out of my butt right now, but I will mention this right now to you guys and remind you that this was around time, like, timing-wise, this game was released around the same time Generation 2 was in planning or about to be released. Now, why do I bring that up? Why do I say that? Well, for anybody who likes to be an astute study on Pokemon, I will tell you, hey, what Pokemon came out in Generation 2 that is kind of a laughing stock, but they still went with the bit? Wait, stop. There we go. Okay, you're supposed to hit the other wall. You know, the wall that, like, would have shot it straight up. I don't get you, game. Yes, ball rolling. Hold Z. Might go faster. Oh my gosh, please stop. 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 Thank you. Okay, holding right. Going here. Camera's kind of pulled out, so I don't like this. Okay, at least there's another stopping point. I thought the drop was going to be greater than that. Okay. Fair enough. Well, just find yourself a hole.
Bogey.
Yeah, I'm not pulling myself back out of the positives on this one. So yeah, so it looks like, hey, we're on Z right now. I said that word again. Or I said that letter again. We're on Z right now. But there's one more hole. What else could you possibly... Oh no, please stay down there. Oh. Brighter dish. Alright, you know what? It's for the birds already. I'm just gonna kind of do dumb plays and hope for dumb miracles. Okay. So if I angle it a little bit right. Now this is kind of a weird lie for the grass. It's kind of weird lie in the grass because it's like half curves into the hole already.
Nice hard.
Okay. I was kind of say it kind of the hole's kind of like on a halfway between the hill and not. Yeah, remember? Oh yeah, this hole. This hole will be heck. Put myself on a grid. Alright. Just line up as straight as possible. And away we go.
Oh, too bad.
Fine, I'll approach it this time. I lost my topic of conversation. Anyway, oh yeah, well I know because I can remember the other topic of conversation I was gonna have. Yeah, there were 26 unknown. So for the last one, they made question mark. They made question mark the last unknown character. I feel like this mode would be really good at like doing geometry things for some reason. Nah, I need a little more beans than that.
Oh, too bad.
I've cleared this hole once. And that's because you are forced to make a jump downhill. Like, if you're doing putt-putt in real life, it makes more sense to do a jump. You can kind of play out how it looks, but in a digital space, not so much. Anyway. That's Mario Golf. I got nothing else. I really do hope they do another Mario Golf game, they bring back putt-putt, but a man can only dream so much. Anyway. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this week's Fan Friday featuring Mario Golf. If you have any games you want to see on this segment, you can request them in the comment section down below or in the comment section of other videos. Just if you do another video, just say, hey, can you play for Fan Friday? And I will take those, put those in a list of first come, first serve. If I cannot play those games because I do not own them, they do stay on a list. They do stay on the list until I can acquire such games. So don't think that don't be rude about it, but also don't think, oh, if I request I'm trying to think of a game that's like only been released on a system is really rare to find. So playing it is like an almost impossibility. But I can't right now. Beyond that, if you do want to request something, for the heck of it, but you don't know what I have available, I do have my backloggery linked in the description of these Fan Friday videos. You can click on it. The backloggery is a catalog of every single game I own. But that will be my time. Everyone, thank you so much for watching this Fan Friday. I'm now going to go see if everything renders properly. Hopefully. I'll see you folks next time.